So you went out and bought yourself a Livescope unit, and you're wondering how you're going to install it in your kayak. I'm going to show you how I designed mine, almost like an ice fishing setup, so it all fits conveniently inside my crate. It's 100% portable. I don't go down the road with it in there. I'm not spending thousands of dollars and then throwing it in my kayak on my crappy kayak trailer and bouncing it down the road for hours on end. Yeah, it's kind of modeled, like I said, after an ice fishing setup. I'm from the north up here, so I see a lot of them. You're not going to need much. All you're going to need is a cutting board, some 1/2 or 1 angle support brackets, and some Velcro, and you're pretty much in. The rest of the other stuff was kind of my personal preference. Set it up however you want. But let's get into it. Let's show you how to do it so you can have it all simply in your kayak crate. You just put it all away, unhook it from your kayak, take it out, put it in your truck, and you're done. Super simple, super efficient. I don't want to be out on the water and then have to fight cords, a separate box on top of my backpack box, on top of, I just less is more for me. Simplicity is key to getting on and off the water. You don't want to be the guy stuck at the boat ramp for an hour trying to set his Livescope setup up. So I'll show you how I did that with just a cutting board, Velcro, 1 inch or 1/2 angle bracket or a support angle, some support angle brackets. And I'll have all that linked in the description below on where I got it and what I use. Pretty much just stuff from Walmart. You run right to Walmart and pick up everything you need for right around, I don't know, on the high end, 25 bucks. Let's get into it. First things first, you're going to need your cutting board. You're going to need to cut this to fit whatever box you have. I'm putting this in a Yak Attack black pack, so it makes it a little simpler with the grid lock system. I can just screw it to where the grid locks are on the inside and it'll hold in, but this will work for any kayak crate you have. What I did was you're gonna have to cut this to fit. You're just gonna have to get a universal cutting board and make it work. Do all your measurements, measure twice, cut once, or cut once and then go buy another one. Either way, however you want to do it, I had to go buy another one. And no one's perfect. What I do to secure my GLS 10 on there is I just use industrial Velcro. That being said, it's so solid. I'm winging it all around. It's staying up. It's not coming off. You can whip it all over the place. And then your corner brackets are gonna be next on your list. You'll see how I already have those pre-mounted on there. I measured it and mounted them to the cutting board first. And then this is gonna slide into my black pack and then screw in where the corner brackets are. I'll show you that in just a second. So that is what it's going to look like installed inside your black pack. Should look nice and clean. Put the not cut side up if you want it to look nice and normal, just in case you cut it with a grinder like I did. Down in here, put your support brackets. Now we're going to move on to the battery install. So that's the battery installed inside there. I tucked all my cable in back behind the battery, in between the GLS module, and then my switch is mounted right there. So it's easily accessible. I can unplug it if I need to and pull the whole power cable out. It's not a big ordeal to take the unit in and out. Looks nice and clean. And yes, I have 2 USB ports in there. I do use that to power the GoPro when I'm out on the water. Now on for the big cable, the one that sucks. So to get the big cables in and out, I drilled 2 1.5-inch holes on each side of the black pack. Doesn't look clean. There's probably a better way I could have did that, but this is revision 1. And so we're going to slide them in through there. All right, cable management can kind of be a pain. I have the transducer cable plugged in, the network cable, and then my power supply sitting over there. It all slides right in the front of my black pack, right in front of the module. It does have enough space. I have had it out on the water. It does have enough room to breathe. Plus these holes kind of let air draw in and out. And that's pretty much it. I will show you how it installs on my kayak, and you still have enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4 3700 boxes, and then I have a small terminal tackle box that I take with. That's about all I take with me. It fits nice in there, and that's pretty much it. I'll get it on the kayak and give you a run through. Cable management is your biggest problem. Here it is. Comes out of that hole, it's on, goes underneath my seat, wraps around there and goes to my transducer. On the other side, cable comes out of the other side, goes underneath my seat, and goes to the unit itself. Everything functions perfectly fine. I just did this so you can see it without the seat on there. I'll show you, give you a glimpse at what it looks like. You can hardly tell it's hooked up with the seat on. All right, and that's with the seat on. Everything's tucked underneath there. Tucked in the gunnel rails. Leaves all the open deck space. Everything still functions as it should. That's pretty much the end of that. The end of the video. Hopefully you guys found the information useful. If not, let me know in the comments. If there was anything I missed, could have gone over, I could do it again. But otherwise, that's pretty much the end-all be-all, and it's completely transportable. Comes off the kayak, loads in the truck. It's never bouncing down the road. And yeah, so if you liked it, hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know.